Good afternoon, all of you. As discussed in the previous topic of the Michaelis-Menten equation regarding measurement of the important variables of that equation, that is V is equal to V max into S upon Km plus S. That is the Michaelis-Menten equation. So to know the velocity of an enzyme catalyzed reaction or rate of that reaction, we should first know the concentration of Km and Vmax apart from substrate concentration. To know that this Km and Vmax important variables, Km is the Michaelis constant, Vmax the maximum velocity of enzyme catalyzed reaction. You have to follow any of these two plots, that is the Lineweaver plot, CD-Haussky plot for its measurement. So, as the plot is discussed here, Lineweaver plot, also known as double reciprocal plot, because when we change or slightly modify the Michaelis-Menten equation, we put the reciprocal of for the velocity and substrate 1 by V on the y-axis and 1 by S on the x. So in this way, the x and y axis is denoted, and when we draw the concentration of this substrate and velocity, there is a straight linear line whose slope represents Km by V max, and the intercept on y-axis it denotes the 1 by V max. That is the concentration of V max. When this straight line of this plot is further continued toward the backward, and when it joined to the x-axis, that intercept is known as the value of Km, and it is represented as -1 upon Km. So in this way, when you plot different types of concentration of substrate, as the concentration of substrate gradually increase according to the velocity, a linear chain is obtained, and this linear chain has slope of Km by V max and intercept on y-axis at 1 by V max, while intercept of x-axis -1 by Km. So this double reciprocal plot. Apart from this plot, there is an equation y is equal to ax plus b. What did it present? Y is equal to ax plus b. How it is obtained? It is mentioned here. The main equation of this Lineweaver plot, it is obtained by putting the reciprocal of Michaelis-Menten equation. 1 by V0 is equal to Km upon V max into S plus 1 by V max. When we simplify it, then it becomes final the Lineweaver-Burke equation. It is represented as 1 by V0 is equal to Km upon V max whole into 1 by S plus 1 by V max. So this equation is the equation for a straight line, which is represented by y is equal to ax plus b. Where both the x and y axis are denoted by concentration of substrate and concentration of velocity. It is 1 by S and 1 by V0. So both the equations, they have substrate and velocity and on different axes. They are the variables on different axes, substrate on y-axis and velocity on and substrate on x-axis and velocity on y-axis. So to know the value of this km, that is the x-intercept, put the y term of the equation equal to 0. That is 1 by v represented by y-axis. It becomes 0. So y is equal to ax plus b becomes 0 is equal to ax plus b. Simplifying it, x is equal to minus b by a. So it is equivalent to minus 1 by km. So this Lineweaver plot is the oldest given by these two scientists, Lineweaver and Burke in 1932. So most of the time this has been asked how we can obtain Lineweaver plot from the Michaelis-Menten equation. We can easily make it slight changes in this Michaelis-Menten equation to obtain the Lineweaver-Burke plot. It is given by Lineweaver Dean Burke in 1934. Only 1 to 2 step changes are there in the Michaelis-Menten equation to obtain this Lineweaver-Burke equation. In which 1 by V0, the left hand variable is put on y-axis, while the right hand middle variable, that is 1 by x, is put on x-axis. Now some very accurate computer-based software has come for determining the value of Km and Vmax. That is why it is replaced. Those who have bad software, they can use it for more accurate determination of Km and Vmax. Although it is traditionally used by Lineweaver-Burke plot. Traditionally used का चलता रहता है Lineweaver-Burke plot का, जिनके पास सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं यही यूज करते हैं Km and Vmax की वैल्यू निकालने के लिए. Now the second plot used to determine the concentration of Km and Vmax is Eddy-Hobsbawm diagram, also known as August-Stinson plot or Eddy plot or Hobsbawm plot. Separate terms. So here the x-axis and y-axis is somewhat slightly different. Although the y-axis is denoted by velocity, the x-axis is denoted by velocity versus substrate. And this is the equation obtained again by slight modification in the Michaelis-Menten equation. How it is obtained is shown here. The standard Michaelis-Menten equation is there. The first equation, V is equal to Vmax into S upon Km plus S. Convert and multiply. You have to divide it by Vmax and put the Michaelis-Menten equation, that is the value of velocity, as the denominator below the Vmax. Then it will become this equation, Vmax into Km plus S whole upon Vmax into S. This is again simplified, Km plus S upon S. Again, you can rearrange by cross multiplication. That Vmax by V is equal to Km plus S upon S. Upon cross multiplication, Vmax becomes Vkm upon S plus Vs upon S. Again simplified by cancelling the substrate concentration on the right hand side, the positive portion, it becomes Vkm, V into Km upon S plus V. Again rearrange it for knowing the velocity of the reaction. Ultimately, you have to know the velocity of the reaction. It is the main aim of Michaelis-Menten, and you are correcting slight modification for knowing the Vmax and Km by these two plots, that is Lineweaver-Burke plot and Eddy-Hobsbawm. Ultimate aim आपका क्या है? Velocity जानना है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा modification करना है दोनों ही प्लॉट में इनकी इक्वेशन माइकलिस मेंटेन की थोड़ा चेंज हो जाएगी, बिकम स्लाइटली मॉडिफाइड फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द रिएक्शन विद दिस determination of Km V max. So V is equal to minus Km V upon S plus V. This is the equation of Eadie-Hobsbawm plot. In this way, this equation is obtained by dividing that Michaelis-Menten equation by V max. Now this is the Eadie-Hobsbawm plot, just like Lineweaver plot, but it's slightly different. Here the x-axis is denoted by V, which is velocity, while the y-axis is velocity divided by substrate. So it is printed on the x-axis it is V by S, meaning V upon S. Again, there is a straight line chain. We plot concentration-wise graph on the x-axis and y-axis. We obtain a straight chain, and its slope represents minus Km. Earlier in the Lineweaver plot, slope represents Km by V max, but here it is the chain. Slope represents the value of Km, while the intercept on x-axis it represents V max by Km, and the intercept on y-axis it represents the value of V max. Here it is mentioned a plot of V versus V by S will help in determination of V max as the y-intercept, V max by Km as the x-intercept, and Km as the negative slope. So that computer-based software just told you. So these two are overtaken by this non-linear regression method done by computer software. What are the factors which affect an enzyme catalyzed reaction? What are the factors affecting the properties of the enzyme? Properties of enzymes are affected, then velocity of the enzyme catalyzed reaction is affected. These factors are physical factors like temperature, pressure, chemical factors, pH, and ionic strength. Apart from these two, physical and chemical, concentration of relevant substrate, cofactors, inhibitors are also important. They are also affecting the catalytic properties of the enzyme. In the next unit, we will learn about most of these factors. Second unit. So until now, we have learned about the Michaelis-Menten equation applicable. It is applicable for single substrate reaction. There are other types of reaction, enzyme catalyzed reaction, that are multiple substrate types, means more than one substrate are reacting and forming two products. And the best example of these types of enzymatic reactions involving two substrate and two products, that is multi-substrate reaction, is most of the metabolic reactions. You got the assignment. That is why I have given the assignment, very important assignment. To know the correlation between these types of enzymes participating in dilation reactions and metabolic reactions, apart from DNA replication and protein synthesis. What are they? If all are taking the help of cofactor or not? This will be the outcome of your assignment. So here in this case of multiple substrate reactions, occurring mostly in the metabolic reaction, they involve two substrates and two products, A plus B. As reactant, they produce products at P plus Q. In bisubstrate reaction, Transfer of a functional group such as phosphoryl or an ammonium group from one substrate to the other. For example, take the first reaction of metabolism. It is catalyzed by hexokinase as two substrate, glucose plus ATP. It produces glucose 6-phosphate and ADP in the presence of cofactor, that is magnesium ion. So here phosphoryl group transfer is occurring from ATP to the substrate. One of the substrate, एक substrate ATP इससे phosphate group transfer हो रहा है ग्लूकोज को, तो ग्लूकोज बन जा रहा है क्या, ग्लूकोज becomes glucose 6-phosphate. Another product is ADP. ATP will change into ADP because of loss of one phosphate group. Similarly, another very important reaction occurring in the metabolism of amino acid, that is transamination reaction. It also involves two substrates and two products. And also said that two reactants and two products catalyzed by enzyme ALT and AST. These are the examples. Other examples are oxidation reduction reactions, in which electrons are transferred between substrates. Most of that metabolic reactions producing NADH and FADH, they are very best examples of this oxidation reduction reaction. We have just now learned in the different classes of enzyme, that is the class 1 enzyme, that is oxidoreductases. They involve two substrate and two products again. The second substrate is NAD. It is changed into reduced form, that is NADH. It is the precursor for ATP, large amount of ATP. There are two types of these multiple substrate reactions. They are sequential displacement and double displacement. What is sequential displacement reaction? This multiple substrate reaction type. In this type, all substrates must bind to the enzyme before any product is released. And these are again of two types: the sequential order mechanism. This is order type, in which the substrate bind to the enzyme in a defined sequence and random. First take is the order type sequential mechanism reaction. Example is given here of the last step of anaerobic glycolysis, pyruvate is converted into lactate in presence of NADH as the second substrate, second reactant. First reactant is pyruvate, second reactant is NADH plus H plus. Then it is converted by LDH enzyme, that lactate hydrogen enzyme, into lactate plus oxidized form of NADH. So this is a type of oxidation reduction type again. In which type? In sequential type of multiple substrate reaction. In sequential, it is again of order type. What is the difference between order and random? Or in the case of order, the substrate bind the enzyme in a defined sequence. Okay, not randomly. Bind नहीं करता. और जगह होती है एक्टिव साइट पे, सीक्वेंस होता है, वहीं पर सबस्ट्रेट बाइंड करेगा, ये कंपैटिबल होगा वो सीक्वेंस. रैंडम में स्पेसिफिक नहीं है, कहीं भी बाइंड हो सकती है सबस्ट्रेट एंजाइम के एक्टिव साइट पर, कहीं भी बाइंड हो सकता है, कोई खास सीक्वेंस नहीं बाइंड होने का. All the enzymes that utilize this NAD plus or NADPH, whether it is the oxidized form or reduced form, this comes under order type of sequential mechanism reaction, multiple substrate reaction. Again, it is mentioned in detail, the whole reaction. catalyzed by LDH, lactate dehydrogenase. Here the important point to note is that NADH is first binding to the enzyme. It is mentioned here in the ordered sequential mechanism. The coenzyme always binds first and the lactate is always released first. Very important point. This type of ordered sequential mechanism under multiple substrate reaction, the mechanism is that coenzyme or cofactor is always binding first to the enzyme and the product, that is lactate, it always released first. Then after that, the oxidized form of NADH, the NAD plus will be released. Fine, it's clear to everybody? Yes, Nitesh? Mariam?
Yes, sir.
Now another is type of this multiple substrate double displacement reaction. So here in this case, it is a type of chemical reaction in which the reactant ions exchange places to form new products. They only exchange ions. Usually a double displacement reaction results in precipitate formation. These are the characteristics. The chemical bonds between the reactant may be either covalent or ionic. Bond हो सकता है, covalent भी हो सकता है, ionic भी हो सकता है. A double displacement reaction is also called double replacement reaction, salt metathesis reaction, or double decomposition. So by the other name, it can also be known double displacement or double replacement reaction or double decomposition. This is the example. From the example, it is clear how the exchange of ions takes place between these two reactants forming the products. So in this double displacement reaction, the cations and anions of two compounds switch places. AB plus CD becomes AD plus CB. And here in this case, A and C are cations, that is positive ions, while B and D are anions. They are only switching their places. So the B and D, which are anions, now B is combining with C. Okay. A and B, they are both positive ions. One is positive, one is negative. Again, C is cation, D is anion. So they are exchanging their partner. In a simple way, you can say they are exchanging their partner. That is the replacement of ion. A is combining with D. Again, B is anion. So B is replaced by D. And here in case of plus CD, C is changing its partner from D to B. D is also anion and B is also anion. Example of this type of reaction here is mentioned, silver nitrate plus sodium chloride. This reaction, the product becomes, after changing the ions, silver chloride and sodium nitride. Now how question can come? Numerical question and derivation. Although the main derivation is very important, how can we derive Michaelis-Menten equation? According to the Michaelis-Menten approach, that is the equilibrium approach for a general chemical reaction, E plus S forming enzyme substrate complex ES, then E plus P. Two types of steps in this general reaction of enzyme catalyzed reaction, on the basis of which Lineweber plot is obtained. So what is plotted on the x and y axis on a Lineweber plot show how to derive the equation for the plot from the equation, that is Michaelis-Menten equation, and explain how Vmax and Km can be found from the graph intercept. A very nominal hint, it is not the answer. The solution, you are already seen the Lineweber plot. Here the x-axis is 1 by x substrate concentration का reciprocal, and y-axis represented the reciprocal of velocity, that is